Welcome to the Deep Dive. Ready to take a deep dive into the crazy world of dating apps?
I think crazy is an understatement. And after seeing these dating app stories you sent, yeah, we've got some unpacking to do.
That's what we're here for. We're diving headfirst into the hilarious, the awkward, and the downright unbelievable world of dating app profiles and chats. So
Yeah.
get ready for some serious cringe and maybe a little bit of, what were they thinking?
What I find fascinating is how these anecdotes really give us a glimpse into how people present themselves online, which, as you can imagine, sometimes leads to some pretty hilarious results.
It's like that saying expectation versus reality.
Right.
Right. And nowhere is that truer than on dating apps. We've got outrageous claims, terrible photos, bios that'll make you scratch your head. Where do we even begin?
Well, we could start with the profiles. Remember that one with the guy who claimed to be a part-time model, full-time ninja?
Oh, how can I forget? Talk about overselling it. But it does make you wonder, are they serious with that? Like, is it supposed to be funny, or are they completely unaware of how ridiculous it sounds?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's like trying to decipher a secret code. And sometimes, I'm not sure even they know the answer.
And that's what makes this whole thing so fascinating.
Mm.
Okay, but speaking of profiles, can we talk about the photos for a second? Because seriously, what is with those bathroom selfies? You know, the ones with the toilet in the background?
Ah, yes, the classic bathroom selfie. You know, it could be a matter of convenience. Maybe that's the only mirror they have. Or it could be a sign of, how should I put this? A lack of self-awareness.
Or maybe they just haven't put much thought into it. Like, hey, this is the first photo I found, it'll do.
It's possible, but
Yeah.
it does make you wonder about the thought process or lack thereof.
Okay, but once you get past the photos and the bios, then comes the really fun part, the conversations. And let me tell you, you've shared some real gems with us.
Oh, yeah, the opening lines. They can be a goldmine of awkwardness.
It seems to be a popular choice, which, like, come on, you can do better than that.
Right, you've got to stand out from the crowd. A simple, hey, just doesn't cut it in the competitive world of online dating.
It's like going to a job interview and saying, I'm here. You've got to bring something more to the table, some personality, something. And, sometimes even when people try to be original, it backfires spectacularly.
It's like walking a tightrope. One wrong step, and it's a long way down.
Okay. Tell me you're thinking about that fine wine message. Because I still cringe every time I think about it.
Oh, you mean the I get better with age line? Yeah, that was something else.
I mean, points for trying to be confident, but maybe dial it back a notch. It's just so funny and a little sad how things can go so wrong so quickly.
I think it highlights the challenges of communicating through a screen. You lose so much the nuance, the tone of voice, the body language that you would normally have in a face-to-face interaction.
Exactly. It's like trying to have a serious conversation through emojis and text abbreviations. It's a recipe for disaster. But hey, at least it makes for some entertaining stories. So as we wrap things up here, I have to ask, what's your biggest takeaway from all these dating app fails?
Well, for me, it's a good reminder that we're all just human. We all make mistakes. We all have our awkward moments. And sometimes we just completely miss the mark.
And hey, maybe that's the beauty of it all. It's a shared experience, this whole online dating thing. It can be awkward, it can be frustrating, but it can also be hilarious and surprisingly heartwarming. So the next time you're swiping through profiles and shaking your head at the absurdity of it all, just remember, you're not alone. We're all in this together.